AI in society, good users in society. So my topic is artificial intelligence in social users. So first of all, we discuss the topic. So before we going to discuss about the uh, what is intelligence and what are the definition of AI and what are the categories used to perform in AI and various history of AI and what are the categories and what are the goals to perform in AI and what are the types can be performed in AI and how does the AI can be working and what are the application can be performed in AI and what are the responsibility of AI. So what are the social uses in AI? So these are the contents we have still explained. So first of all, we discuss about the what is intelligence. So intelligence is nothing but ability to understand and learn and thinking, which means to perform the suitable techniques to solve the problems and achieving goals for appropriate context in uncertain even varying the world. In AI refers to the computer system incapable of performing the complex tasks, which means difficult task. So that historically only the human could do, such as reasoning, making decision, or solving problems. And next one is definition of AI. So the various definition. So next we discuss about the AI. What is AI? So AI means to develop the computer system it capable performing tasks that typically require the human intelligence. The task including the understanding the natural languages, recognizing patterns in data, learning from experience, and making decisions based on that understanding. In AI, encompasses the wide range of techniques and approaches, which including the machine learning, deep learning, and natural processing language, and computer visions, and robotic and expert system. So the deep learning is the method of artificial intelligence that teaches computer to process the data in way that is inspired by the human brain. The deep learning models can recognize the complex pattern in pictures, text, sound, and other data to produce accurate insight and prediction. And AI encompasses the wide range of technique and approaches, it, including a machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but it is a subfield of AI, which is broadly defined as the capability of machine to imitate the intelligent human behavior. That is, the AI systems are used to perform complex tasks in way that is similar to how human to solve the problems. And in it encompass the natural language processing, that is NLP, which is used to the ability of computer program to understand the human languages as it's spoken and written refers to the natural language. It is a component of AI. NLP has existed for more than 50 years and has root in the field of linguistics. And it encompasses the computer vision. Computer vision is nothing but it is a field of computer science, the focus enabling the computers to identify the understanding the object and the people in images and videos. Like the other types of AI, the computer visions seek performance and automatic tasks that replicate the human capabilities. In this case, the computer visions seeks to replicate both way humans see and the way the human makes sense what they see. The computer vision is nothing but it's a field of AI that uses the machine learning and neural networks. The neural networks is nothing but it is a method of AI that teaches the computer to process the data in way that is inspired by the human brain. It is the types of machine learning process is called a deep learning that uses interconnected nodes or neurons in layered structure that resembles the human brain. And the next one, so this is the block diagram of AI definition, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and data science. Machine learning is nothing but it is a part of the subfield of the AI, which is broadly defined as the capability of machine to imitate the intelligent human behavior. The systems are used to perform the difficult, complex task in the way that is similar to how the humans solve the problems. So AI is the abbreviation of AI. This refers the computer that's capable of imitating or at least mimic the human intelligence. It sounds too complicated and is complicated. And AI system and access to huge amount of data and analyze it using the complex algorithm. This is how it is learned to recognize the certain patterns and solve the problems. And next one, some of the definition of AI organized into four categories. Number one, the system that think like humans. And second one, the system that act like humans. And third one, the system that think rationally. And last one, the system that act rationally. The first one, the system that think like human, which means the computer, the robot will act like a human. That is the existing new effort to make computers think machines with minds in the full and literal sense. That is the automation of activities that we associate with human thinking, activities such as decision making. The decision making is nothing but this is the search algorithm concept. That is depth first search, breadth first search, and A star search algorithm. This is used to explore the possible decision path in the problem space to find the optimal or satisfactory solution. The optimization is nothing but it is the best solution to produce the world. And second one, the system act like human, which means the study of how to make the computers do things at which at the moment the people are better. And third one, the system that act think rationally, which means the study of mental faculties through the use of computational models, the study of computation that make it possible to perceive, reason, and act. And fourth one is the system that act rationally, which means the computer intelligence is the study of the design intelligent agent. The AI is concerned with the intelligent behavior in artifacts. And next one is we discuss about yearly history of the artificial intelligence. The first one, the early foundation in 1940s to 1950s, the groundwork for AI, the late in 1940s and 1950s, with pioneers like Alan Turing proposing the concept of initial machines it capable of simulating any computer task in 1950s. Turing also they introduced the Turing test as a measure of a machine intelligence. And in 1956, Dartmouth Conference, the term artificial intelligence was coined at the Dartmouth Conference in 1956, where researchers gathered to discuss the potential of machines to simulate the human intelligence. The event is considered the birth of AI as a field of study. And next one, the yearly AA program in 1950 to 1960. The following decade, the researchers developed yearly AA program to solve the simple problems such as logical puzzles and chess. And one notable example is the logical theorist developed by Alan Neville, J.C. Shaw, and Herbert A. Simon in 1956. And next history of AA is expert system 1972 1980s. This is the rise of expert system, the AI program designed to mimic the decision making abilities of human expert in specific domains. The system were used in the fields like medicine, finance, and engineering, etc. And next to one, expert system, and 1980s to 19, sorry, AA winter in 1980s to 1980s. Despite the initial optimization, the program in AA slowed in the 1980s and 1990s, leading a period known as AA winter. Funding for AI research decreased and interest due to overhyped expectation and unmet promises. And AI in the 21st century, in the 21st century, AI has become increasingly integrated into everyday life with application ranging from virtual assistants to autonomous vehicles, a recommendation system, and healthcare diagnosis. AI technologies continue to evolve rapidly, driving innovation across various industries and domains. And next, we have to explain the four important categories in AI. The first one is acting humanly. The acting humanly, to conduct this test, we need to people and machine to be evaluated. One person plays the roles of the integrator who is in separate room from the computer, and the other person, the integrator can asking the question of either the person or computer for the typing the question and receiving the typing responses. However, the interrogator known as the only as the person and the computer aims to determine which the person is and which is the machine. For example, a person rolls in a separate room, a machine rolls in another room. We asking to some question, a person will reply the same answer. At the same time, the machine also will reply the same answer. So this is the goal of the machine to fool the interrogator into believing that is the person. If the machine succeed at this, then we will conduct that the machine is acting humanly, but programming computer to pass the test provides plenty to work on to possess the following capabilities. So what are the capabilities to following the Turing test approaches? The first one is natural language processing, NLP, which means to enable it communicated successfully in the languages, any languages. And the Turing test approaches will be following the knowledge representation, which is used to store the data, what know or hears. And acting humanly, the Turing test approaches can be following the automated reasoning. This is used to store the information to answer the question, to draw a new conclusion. And it is following the machine learning. It is used to adapt the new circumstances and to detect and extrapolate patterns. So the total Turing test, which includes a video, so that the integrator can test the perceptual abilities of the machine. So it will need computer vision to perceive the object and robotics to manipulate object and etc. And the second approaches is nothing but thinking humanly, which means the robot or computer thinking inhumanly. Actually, this approach is based on the cognitive approaches. Cognitive model approaches is nothing but it is a software. It is try to thinking and learning the imitating the way of human brains work. So it is uses to natural language processes NLP, which means natural language processing and machine learning to attempt to understand human intention to begin the queries and as to deliver the more relevant responses. The thinking humanly approaches to construct a machine's program to think like a human. First, it requires the knowledge about the actual working of human mind. After completing the study about human mind, it is possible to express the theory as a computer program. If the program inputs and outputs and timing behavior match with the human behavior, then we can say that the program mechanism is working like a human mind. And the third approach is thinking rationally. This approach is following the laws of thought. The laws of thought govern the operation of mind, initiate the field of logic. This is program based on laws thoughts to create an intelligent system. The law of thought was supposed to govern the operation of the mind and that study initiate the field called logic. For example, Socrates is a man, all men are mortal, therefore Socrates is a mortal. The another example, Ram is a student of third year CSE. All students are good in third year CSE, therefore Ram is a good student. A form of deductive reasoning consisting of major premises, a minor premises, and conclusion. The syllogism provided patterns for argument structures that always yielded correct conclusions when given the correct premises. So this approach is following the two main obstacles. The first one, it is not easy to take a informal knowledge and state in the formal terms required by logical notation, particularly when the knowledge is less. The second one, there is a big difference between being able to solve a problem in principle and doing in practice. Actually, the thinking rationally means to performing action that increase the value of the state of the agent or environment in which the agent is acting. For example, an agent that is playing a game will act rationally if it tries to win the game. The fourth approach is nothing but rationally agent approaches. These rational agent approaches encompasses the percepts, act, sensor, and actuator. An agent is just something that act. A rational agent is one that acts as to achieve the best outcome or when there is uncertainty, the best expected outcome. The study of how rational agent has two advantages. First one is the correct inference is selected and applied. And second one is it concentrate on scientific development rather than other methods. So mainly the concept is the software program to design to interact with the environment, to perceive the data and to take action based on the data to achieve the specific goals. It simulates the intelligence behavior and they can be a simple rule-based system or complex as advanced machine learning models. And the next one, the goal of AI. The goal of AI is to help to reduce the amount of time needed to perform the specific task. It make it easier to human to interact with the machines. Actually, the goal of AI to develop the system that can analyze the large data sets to identify the patterns and make data driven decisions and helping people to learning new information more quickly. For example, people does not know anything recent ideas or any technology, but the AI technology will helpful to quickly giving the answer to that kind of people. So the learning people more quickly learning the new idea from the AI. This is able to solve the problems and to make the decision efficiently is invaluable across the various industries from healthcare and financial transportation and manufacturing. And another goal of AI is the knowledge representation and knowledge engineering or central of AI research. The knowledge representation is nothing but the knowledge can be applied and to implement the real world. And next one is the types of artificial intelligence. The first one is narrow AI, and second one general AI. The third type is rule based AI, and fourth type is decision tree AI, and next one super AI, and last one robot intelligence. Here, the first narrow AI is can be following the 5 points. The first one image recognitions, second one NLP, and third one autonomous vehicles, and fourth one recommendation system, and fifth one medical diagnosis. The first one image recognition is nothing but it can be trained to recognize and classify the object within the images. For example, the image recognition algorithm can identify the common object like car, animals, or etc. And there can be following the natural language processing, that is NLP. The NLP is another area of the system can understand the gendered human language. It enabling the application like virtual assistance and language translation and sentiment analysis and text summarization. And third one is autonomous vehicles. Autonomous vehicles is nothing but it is a decision making system. This vehicle use the sensors and algorithm to interpret the surroundings, to detect obstacles and navigate safely through the traffic. And fourth one, the narrow following the recommendation system. This recommendation system, many online platforms users to analyze the user preference and behavior to providing the personal recommendation for product, movies, musics, and articles, and etc. And narrow A following the medical diagnosis. This medical diagnosis used to healthcare for tasks like medical image analysis, diagnosis assistance, and personalized treatment recommendation. And the next step is general AI. General AI is nothing but it refers to the artificial intelligence system that possesses the ability to understand, learn, and apply the knowledge across the wide range of tasks domains similar to human intelligence. So it has human-like cognition. It is a capable of reasoning and problem solving and learning from experience to understanding the natural language and adapting to new situations, much like humans. And general AI following the adaptability. This adaptability can apply the knowledge and skills to a variety of tasks and domain without requiring the extensive reprogramming or retraining for each specific task. And general AI following the self improvement. The generalized system have the ability to autonomously improve their own capabilities over time through the process like self-learning, self-optimization. Optimization is nothing but to produce a good result, perfect result, and the specific task. And generally following the creativity and the innovation, which means to generate the new idea, new solution, and design and exhibiting creativity and innovation problem solving tasks. And generally following the social and emotional intelligence, which means it can be understanding and respond to human emotions and ethical consideration. And the third type, AI following the rule based AI. The rule based AI to represent the rule. The rules are typically represent a structure format that AI system can interrupt and apply. And rule based AI following the inference engine. The inference engine is nothing but it is a component of rule based AI system responsible for applying the rules to incoming data or situation. It evaluates the condition to specify the rules and triggers the corresponding actions based on the input. And rule based AI following the knowledge base. The knowledge base is nothing but it is a collection of rules, fact, and domain the specific knowledge that AI system to use to make decision or providing the solution. It serves the repository of expertise that the system relies on to the performance task. And rule-based AI following the decision making. This decision making used to logical reasoning to make a decision or infer the conclusion based on the rules in their knowledge and the input data they receive. The decision making process can be following the step by step evaluation of the condition the specifies in the rules. The rule based AI it encompasses the application. These applications can be applied in various domains, including diagnosis system in healthcare, financial decision making, and automated reasoning and troubleshooting in technical support. And the next type is decision tree in AI. The decision tree AI can be following the tree structures. The tree structure is nothing but it is a hierarchical structure to compose of nodes and branches. So each node represents the decision based on future value, and each branch correspond to the possible outcomes of the decision. The root node, the top of the node decision tree, the known as the root node, represent the initial decision based on the most important feature in the data set. And decision tree can be following the internal node. The internal node, the decision tree represent the decision based on the specific values in features. The values can be split in the data set into the subset. It is based on this decision. The decision tree in AI following the leaf nodes. The leaf nodes are endpoint of the decision tree and represent the final outcome and the classification. So each leaf nodes corresponding to a class label in a classification task or numerical value in the regression task. And decision tree A can be following the splitting criteria. This splitting criteria is nothing but to split the data at each node based on the splitting criterion, such as information guide, the subset created by the split. And the next type is super AI. The super AI can be following the first one is beyond human intelligence, and second one general intelligence, and third one self awareness, and third one superhuman capabilities, and fifth one ethical and the existent implication. The beyond human intelligence is nothing but it is a super AI envisaged to possess the cognitive abilities that exist those human in every aspects, including the reasoning, the problem solving, creativity, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. And the super AI of general intelligence is nothing but it can be applying the cognitive abilities across a wide range of tasks and domains similar to the versatility of human intelligence. The super AI in self awareness is nothing but it allowing to introspect to reflect the own existence and possible even experience subjective states. The super AI of super human capabilities is nothing but it's a technological innovation to decision making and problem solving. It could be revolutionizing the virtual every aspects of human society and civilization. And super AI can be following the ethical and the existential implication. This ethical and existential implication is nothing but to develop on the super AI raises profound ethical and existential questions about its fact of humanity, the potential risk it poses, and how to ensure its alignment with the human values and goals. And the next type, robot intelligence. This robot intelligence following the perception, reasoning and decision making, learning and adaptation, autonomy and interaction and communication. The robot intelligence following the perception, it involves the ability to perceive and interpret the surrounding environment, uses the sensors such as cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors, etc. The robot intelligence following the reasoning and the decision making, the intelligent robots can analyze the sensory data and process information and making decision based on the predefined rules and algorithm or machine learning models. And robot intelligence can be following the learning and the adaptation. The robot intelligence encompasses the capacity to learn from experience and improve the performance over time. This through the techniques like machine learning and reinforcement learning, the robot can acquire new skills to refine their behavior and adapt to changing the environment or task. The robot intelligence can be following the autonomy. Autonomy is nothing but the intelligent robots have varying degree of autonomy. It is the ranging from fully autonomous systems capable of operating independently to semi-autonomous systems that requires the human supervision or intervention in certain situation. The autonomy enables robots to perform the task with minimal human intervention, increasing the efficiency and versatility. And robot intelligence, it is a interaction and communication. It including the ability to interact with the human and other robots through the natural language processing, recognition, and other communication models. The intelligent robots can understand the and respond the verbal commands and other form of input and collaboration and cooperation in various contexts. And next one, how does the AI work in the society? The AI requires the foundation of specialized hardware and software for writing the training and machine learning algorithm. The AI work by ingesting the large amount of label training data to analyzing the data for correlation and pattern and using these patterns to make prediction about the future states. So it has following the learning. This learning is nothing but to focus on the acquiring data to creating a rules and regulation for how to turn the data into actionable information. And second one, reasoning. The reasoning is nothing but it is focused on choosing the right algorithm to reach the desired outcome. And third one is self-correction. These aspects of AI program is designed to continually to fine-tune algorithms and ensure they provide the most. And next one is the current status of AI intelligence. So this is following the deep learning, natural language processing, autonomous system, healthcare, ethical and responsibility of AI in business and challenges. The first one is deep learning. Deep learning is nothing but it is a image recognition, speech recognition, and transformers have achieved to state of the art result in these areas. And next current state of the AI is natural language processing, that is NLP. This is used to improve the language to understanding the capabilities. And third current state of AI is autonomous system. In this autonomous system, the including self-driving cars, drones, and robots. These techniques like a computer vision and reinforcement learning to perceive and interact with the environment. And next current state of AI is ethical and responsible AI. So this is the growing awareness about the ethical implication of AI to leading to efforts to ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability in AI system. And next current status is AI in business. It is widely adopted in various industries for tasks like customer service automation, predictive analytics, and supply chain optimization. And companies are leveraging AI to gain the insight from the large data set and ensure the decision making process. And current status of AI is challenges. These challenges such as data privacy concerns, ethical we need for continued research into robust and explain AI algorithm. So these are the current status of AI intelligence. So next we discuss about the application of artificial intelligence. So what are the applications can be performed in the world? The first one is AI super intelligence. And next application is human machine collaboration. And third one is AI in healthcare. And next one is autonomous system and AI in education and AI governance and regulation and AI and sustainability. So these are the application AIs. The first one is AI in healthcare. The healthcare in AI by improving the diagnosis, the personalized treatment plans and patient care. This application including medical imaging analysis, it predictive analytics for disease diagnosis and prognosis. And next AI applications, education. AI in education. The AI in education is nothing but it is a transforming education through the personalized learning platform to adapting the learning systems, intelligent tutoring system, and automated grading and feedback system, and educational content creation and virtual reality simulation. And the next one is Responsibility of AI. So various responsibility of AI is the first one is privacy and data protection. The next one accountability and oversight. And third responsibility is fairness and bias mitigation, global collaboration and e-governance, privacy and data protection.
Hello, I am Andrew Tate, and you are a fucking nigger. Instead of picking cotton, how about you pick up some women, you fat ass nigger? You see, niggers can't be top G's because they're black. Holy shit, I hate fucking niggers. Like, holy shit, all they do is blab on about their fried chicken and their fucking Kool-Aid as well. If you are any of these types, Hispanic, Asian, Middle Eastern, especially black, you should urgently kill yourself immediately, you fucking nigger. There was
Hello, can you hearing my voice? Hello, can you hearing my voice?
Hello?
Can you hearing my voice?
Yes, you can continue, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I apologize for disturbing. Thank you.
okay. The next one is the responsibility of AI. So it is following the privacy and data protection, fairness and bias mitigation, privacy and data protection, accountability and oversight, safety and reliability, human centric design, social impact assessment, and continuous learning and improvement. So this is the responsibility of AI. The first we explain the fairness and bias mitigation. The fairness and bias mitigation is nothing but to minimize the biases to ensure the fairness across the diverse population. This is involves to identify and addressing the biases in training data, algorithm, and decision making process to prevent the discriminations and promote equal treatment. And the next responsibility of AI is transparency and explainability. This transparency and explainability is nothing but it allowing the users to understand how they are arrive at decisions or recommendation, and it can be providing that transparency fosters trust and accountability, enabling the stakeholders to access the reliability and fairness of AI systems. And the next responsibility of AI is privacy and data protection. The AI application should respect user privacy and protect sensitive data. This is involved the implementing robust data protection measures, obtaining informed the consent for data collection and usage, and to privacy regulation and best practices. And next responsibility of AI is safety and reliability. The safety and reliability in mind to prevent the harm to users and the environment. This includes the testing, validation, and assessment process to identify the potential and vulnerabilities hazards. And next responsibility of AI is the human centric design. The human centric design, it is a well-being and values. This is involved to considering the social impacts of AI application. It can be involving the stakeholders in the design process and ensuring that AI systems serve the interest of humanity. And the next response of AI is continuous and learning and improvement. The AI developers should engage the ongoing learning and improvement to stay of advances in AI technologies like ethics, best practices, etc. So this is include the investing research, education, and collaboration to address emerging challenges and opportunity. And next responsibility is global collaboration and governance. It is given the global nature of AI. and it is impacts the international collaboration and governance mechanisms are essential to address the challenges and to ensure the responsible AI development and deployment. So these are the responsibility of AI. And next one, we explain the social uses in AI. So this is the important concept of AI, social good for users. The first one is healthcare. So AI can be used to analyze the medical data to assist in diagnosis, predict outbreaks of diseases, and personalized treatment plan. So it can also help in monitoring patient and remotely and providing the personalized health advice. And next social uses for education. The education AI can personalize the learning experience for students, automatic administrative tasks for teachers. It can be providing a tutoring and support and even create adaptive learning platform that to individual learning styles. And third social uses is environmental conservation. The environmental conversation in AI can aid in monitoring and managing the natural resources. It can be predicting the climate change impacts and to analyzing the environmental data and designing the more sustainable system and practices. And the next social uses in AI is disaster response and relief. This is the important concept in social uses. It can help in predicting the natural disasters, coordinating emergency responses, to analyzing disasters related the data for better decision making on optimizing resources allocation during the relief efforts. And the next social uses is social services. The AI can assist in identify the at risk population, optimizing social service delivering, improving access to resources for vulnerable communities, and streamlining administrative process in social service organization. So this is the social services AI. And next one is crisis intervention and mental health support. The AI powered chatbots and virtual assistant can provide the immediate support to individual in crisis, offer mental health resources and intervention, and connect people with appropriate professional help. And next, the public safety and crime prevention. The AI can aid law enforcement agencies in analyzing to crime patterns, to predicting criminal activity, and optimization patrol routes. It can also be used in surveillance system to enhance public safety. And next, social uses for accessibility in AI. The accessibility in AI technologies can help to make the information and services more accessible to people with disabilities by providing the speech recognition, natural language processing, and other assistive technologies. And the next one is public safety and crime prevention. So this is the important social uses in AI. The AI can aid the law enforcement agencies in analyzing the crime patterns, predicting criminal activity, and optimizing patrol routes. It can be also used in surveillance system to enhance public safety. And next one is social media and civic engagement for AI. The social media and civic engagement AI can be used to analyze the social media data to understand the efforts such as voter registration, campaigns, and community and organizing. And the next social uses in AI is for humanitarian aid. Humanitarian AI can assist the humanitarian organization in various ways, including optimizing aid distribution, to analyzing the data, to identify the area of need, and coordinating relief efforts in crisis situations. So these are the various social uses in AI. And the next, how safe is artificial intelligence? So it encompasses data privacy and security, bias and fairness, and it encompasses the robustness and reliability, transparency and explainability, ethical use cases, and regulatory and governance challenges, adversarial attacks. The first one, the data privacy and security, is nothing but the large amount of data raising concerns about privacy and security. Unauthorized access to sensitive data or breaches in AI system can lead to privacy violation and security threats. And next one, the bias and fairness. The AI algorithm can inadvertently perception or even the biases present in training data. This can result in unfair or discriminatory outcomes like hiring, lending, and criminal justice. The addressing bias and ensuring the fairness in AI system is a significant challenge. And third one, robustness and reliability. Robustness, reliability is nothing but it is a vulnerability faced with scenario outside the training data or adversarial environments. To ensuring the robustness and reliability of AI system is critical to the safe deployment. And next one is to ethical use cases. This is include the autonomous weapon, social manipulation, surveillance, other impact on employment and societal dynamics. And the next one is regulatory and governance challenges. So this is need for robust regulatory frameworks and governance mechanisms to address the safety and ethical concerns associated with the AI. However, the regulatory AI representing challenge due to rapid evolution and diverse application across various industries. And last one is adversarial attacks. So AI system can be vulnerable to adversarial attacks where malicious act manipulate input data to deceiving or manipulate the system output. The adversarial attacks pose risk in domains like cybersecurity, autonomous vehicles, and image recognition. The addressing the safety concerns requires a multidisciplinary approach involving the researchers, industry stakeholders, and the broad society, and efforts to develop the ethical guidelines, standards, and regulatory frameworks for AI. It's along with the investment in research on robust and trustworthy AI, are essential for ensuring the safe and responsive development and deployment of AI technologies. And next one is advantage of AI intelligence. The first advantage is automation. The automation is nothing but it is a repetitive task. It allowing the organization to streamline process, to reduce the manual labor, and to increase the efficiency. So this leads to cost saving and improve the productivity. This is the first advantage. And next one is data analysis and insights. The data analysis and insights is nothing but the data quickly and accurately to extracting the valuable insight and patterns that may not be apparent to human analysis. This is enable data driven decision making and to help the organization to gaining a competitive edge. And third advantage is personalization. This is the user experience. This is based on the preferences, behavior, and fast interaction. So this is applies to recommendation system in e-commerce and content customization in media and healthcare treatment, etc. And the next advantage is improved customer services. The AI technology such as chatbots and virtual assistants can provide the round the clock customer support, answering inquiries and resolve issues in real time. This enhances the overall customer experience and satisfaction. And next advantage is predictive analytics. This predictive analysis is nothing but it is a valuable in various domains, it including finance, healthcare, and manufacturing, etc. And next advantage is innovation and creativity. The innovation and creativity is nothing but by exploring the solution spaces, by generating the new combination of new ideas. And next advantage is better resource allocation. The better resource allocation is nothing but by analyzing the data and identify the area where the resources can be allocated more effectively. So this is applies to logistics and supply chain management and energy distribution and other resources and intensive process. And next advantage is real-time insights and decision making. This is used to enable the real-time analysis of data streams and allowing the organization to make informed decision quickly in dynamic environment. So this is valuable in applications such as financial trading, fraud detection, and emergency responses. And last advantages is accessibility and inclusivity. The accessibility and inclusivity is nothing but we can improve the accessibility for people with disabilities by providing the assistive tools and technologies such as speech recognition, text to speech conversion, and computer vision system, etc. So these are the advantage of AI. And next one is disadvantage of AI is high cost creation, making human crazy, unemployment, and make human lazy and lacking out of box thinking, emotionless. So this is the disadvantage of AI. And last one, the conclusion part, the artificial intelligence is powerful technology that can do the different tasks, different data to analyzing the data and to make decision and even learning from experience. So it has many benefits like helping the business work for faster and smarter to improving the healthcare and making our lives more convenient. And also we need to careful with AI because it can raises issues like privacy and concerns and biases in decision making. By working together to use AI responsibly and ethically, we can unlock its full potential to make the world a better place. Thank you. Questions?
Yeah, you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Ms. Novita ma'am, our speaker have concluded this session. Is your student having any questions? They may ask. Participants? Participants have any questions? As we observed that we have received a questions from Abdul, right? So the question will be the artificial intelligence for social good, how we can define the concept of social good in the context of using the artificial intelligence for social good. Yeah. So the AI has the potential of social good in the things such that the healthcare, education, environment, and as well as the economy. So the role of artificial in the healthcare is yearly prediction of various diseases, as well as from the field of education. It provides the making education the more innovative and more effective, as well as in the field of environment, the yearly detection of the natural disaster will help us to predict the source, as well as improve to predict the natural disaster in a regular manner, a regular interval. From that, we can reduce the huge losses, and as well as it focus on the economy in the sense for the development of the country. So it all comes under the AI in the social good. You have any questions? You may ask. Our speaker will ready to answer. Participants can pose their questions, or they may raise their hands, or else they may ask their questions.
Sir, hello. Can you hear my voice now?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes. Tell me.
Okay. Wait, just a moment. Okay. First, my name is Azeda. I am visual communication design student at STEKOM University, but I'm quite interested with this technology, artificial intelligence, especially it's connected with the machine learning and also deep learning, and also quiet connection on the data science as you explained before. And looking at some of the goal of AI that you've described earlier, I'm actually thinking, is it possible for AI to replace various things the done by the human, and including fully replacing human? Because so far I know AI can learn through machine learning, right? And also deep learning through various data provided and through machine learning technology. And also AI will be able to learn various patterns that emerge using the complex algorithm, while digital development are progressing quite rapidly to the at present right now. And even now there are many AI-based tools that can be developed and used easily. And also the various benefit or advantage of AI that you explained before, it seems that there will also be giving some negative impact arising from the increasingly widespread presence of AI today. And again, AI can learn pattern, predict, and do various things through supervised or unsupervised learning. from machine learning model, not accept to do the decision making. So then this could potentially bring about various complex problems in the future about the privacy or identity issues, right? And other things like that, because this AI is can act as a human by machine learning or deep learning algorithm. So what your comment about this issue, sir? Especially as I mentioned earlier about the possibility of AI to replace various things done by human. Thank you.
Yeah, nice question. We have received from you. The question is all about the how the AI will be in future with the help of machine learning as well as the deep learning. How the impact that produce will causes the negativity impact to the
Yes.
human, and also your
Yes.
question will be how
Yes. Yeah.
far it will affect the human intelligence as well as the what kind of harm and security issues they will produce. Am I
Mm.
right? So, as our speaker discussed that among the AI with the help of machine learning and deep learning, so the here I agree that point of the negative impact. Surely it will be create.
Mm.
So it will reduce the job displacement. Like AI and automation can lead to job loss. Sure,
Yeah.
it obviously we have to accept that because the every industries will become now the automated, right? So it causes unemployment. It is unpredictable as well as we cannot avoid it. And
Exactly.
it will be a privacy concern. The AI system often require the large amount of data in function effectively because it could not read with the less amount of data, right? It
Mm.
requires huge number of data. Then only AI can act
Yes.
as a human intelligence. Then only the human intelligence can break the AI, right? So
Mm.
AI will not be supposed to come in from the roof, or else it cannot come from the other planet. We, the
Mm.
human, only creating the AI intelligence. So we supposed to give huge number of data, and the data can perform the function effectively and raising the concern about the privacy and security as well as that contains the personal information. And the last thing is the ethical. The
Yes.
human can act as a human in all cases. They know ethical things, but machine cannot. That's the main negativity will causes by the AI. And also in your question, how the privacy issues will be in
Mm.
AI. Am I right?
Yes.
So that data collection as well as the data security and surveillance, these are all
Mm.
the main thing we focused. Kind of privacy issues will be in AI. So the in AI system often require the large collection of data, right? So
Mm.
in that case, our data will be misused by the someone. Even AI can also can give our data to someone else. That will be cause the privacy issue, and also the security issue in the sense it will breaches some cyber security attacks, can
Yes.
offer unauthorized access. They can leak the sensitive data, and
Mm.
as well as we know that the surveillance is all about the predictive analysis. The main purpose of governing and corresponding and writing cousin of the individual privacy rights. Civil we have several rights, right? Even we have a civil rights. So the rights also will be a main matter of concern in the name of privacy while going for AI.
Mm. So then we need to really take care to use the use like AI tool right now, because so many
Yes,
AI tool right
every
now it
tool,
just come.
every tool is made by the human
Yes.
that will be surely back us. It will backfire us, right?
Mm.
So
Exactly.
we have to study the privacy terms and conditions and policies and algorithms. What
Mm.
algorithm we actually propose, that is the main thing. Otherwise, it will be backfire us, yeah, including in AI also.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Participants, do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you. And then the next question from Mr. Abdul. Yeah, good morning, doctor. I'm very interested in the topic of artificial intelligence for social good. How can we define the concept of social good in the context of using artificial intelligence for social good? Thank you.
So the AI has the potential in the field of healthcare and also in the field of education as well as in the field of environment, and also it focuses on the economy in terms of social good. So the role of AI in healthcare, the diagnose and predict the disease yearly so that we can save the life of million peoples. So as well as in the field of education, it can produce the it can supposed to produce the high quality education and environment, the yearly prediction of the natural disasters. So economy in the sense it will help us to develop our country's economy. This all comes under the social social good in the name of artificial intelligence.
Okay, thank you. And then the last question from Ms. Kinan. Yeah, in the long term, how do you see the role of artificial intelligence in solving global social challenges such as poverty, climate change, or inequality? Thank you.
Here in the field of climate change, the AI will act as a major role. Here, the role will be the climate modeling as well as the renewable energy optimization. Even the AI algorithm optimize the various renewable energy sources, like improving their efficiency and integration of power grid, as well as the energy efficiency and climate risk assessment. This is the major thing. The climate risk assessment, in the sense, the AI have the potential to read various climate changes issues, as well as they will focus on the environment, and also it will help us to protect against the various economic disasters, like environmental disasters, even sea level rises, and then the change of weather conditions. Here, the machine learning will produce produce such algorithm that will migrate towards the artificial intelligence. From that, we can predict yearly the weather conditions through the satellite, and then social economic indicators, and identify the vulnerable regions, and then the population based area will be focused. From that, we can reduce the number of risk over that. Then natural resource management, that the sat with the help of satellite, we can using various sensor, we can analyze using the machine learning algorithms, and that will track the deforestation area, and monitor the biodiversity, and then the area which have been in focused over in AI, and then the temperature changes. These areas will be monitored using machine learning in the help of artificial intelligence.
Okay, thank you for answering. I think it's very clear answer from Professor. Before I close this event, for all participants, please open your camera. I will take a picture on the count of three. Okay, one, two, three. Okay, another one. One, two, three. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your keen cooperation. Finally, we come to the end of this lecture today. We will do thank you for Professor Noorul and Mr. Kar
Mr.
Karti.
Karthikeyan.
Yeah, 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 for the wonderful information and sharing your knowledge. We hope this information will be beneficial for all participants. At least we have to have more collaboration in the future with Arunai Engineering College India.
Thank you.
The visit
Sure,
to
Sure, sure.
Novita,
future for
madam. Thank you for giving the
yeah.
opportunity. Our speaker will give more
Yeah,
best lecture.
hope
I
to see
hope
you soon.
it
Thank
will be
you.
useful for your students for their upcoming education career. Like, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.